Y is directly proportional to the cube root of x. Y equals 1 1/6 when x equals 8. Find the value of y when x equals 64. So y is directly proportional to the cube root of x. Now what this means is when we increase the value of y, the value of the cube root of x will also be increased. So we can rewrite this as y is equal to k multiplied by the cube root of x. So in order to work out this question, we need to work out the value of k. Now to do this, we can substitute the values for y and x that we've been given in the question into this equation. So our value for y we've been given is 1 1/6, which we can rewrite as 7/6. So 7/6 is equal to k multiplied by the cube root of 8, which is the value we've been given for x. So the next thing we need to do is we need to simplify this equation to make k the subject. So the first thing we can do is we can get rid of this third here. So the cube root of 8 is equal to 2, and this is because 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 gives us 8. So we can rewrite this equation as k multiplied by 2. And now the final thing we need to do is we need to divide both sides of this equation by 2. And this will make k the subject of this equation. So 7/6 divided by 2 will give us 7/12 because we multiply the denominator of the fraction by 2. And then k multiplied by 2 divided by 2 will give us k. So now what we need to do to finish off this question is we need to substitute our value for k that we've worked out and the second value for x that we've been given in the question into this original equation which we formed to work out the value of y. So when x equals 64, y is equal to 7/12 multiplied by the cube root of 64. So again, we can simplify the cube root of 64 down. So the cube root of 64 is equal to 4, and again this is because 4 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 4 gives us 64. So we can simplify down the right hand side of this equation, and 7/12 multiplied by 4 is 28/12. And finally we need to simplify down this fraction, and we can do this by dividing both the numerator and the denominator by 4. And this tells us that y is equal to 7/3. Now this question is worth 3 marks, and we get our first mark for writing this equation, we get our second mark for working out the value of k, and then our third mark for the correct answer.